Thank you. What's next, please?
Next is approval of minutes. Is there a motion to approve?
Move 4A.
Second.
Okay. The minutes will stand approved as submitted. Did they call you the right name?
Yes, they did.
Good. What's next, please?
Next is oral communication and discussion is limited to items not a part of this agenda. Each speaker is allowed 5 minutes. Members of the redevelopment agency may question or respond to the speaker, but there will be no debate or decision.
Okay. I have no oral communication cards. Oral communication will be closed. What's next, please?
Well, is there any agency member or staff comment?
Is there a motion? Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
That would be appropriate. I see Mr. Lansfame is here, and I have a question for him if he knows the answer.
He should. He's the head of the department.
How are you? No, that's not the question. Do we have an idea approximately what the average retail rental for traditional retail is in the city of Glendale per square foot? Other than obviously in Glendale Galleria or, in and around Americana, but I mean.
It has been, again, depending on the area, $2 to $3 a foot.
Mm-hmm.
That will vary from different places. Brand Boulevard may be somewhere between $2 and $3 a foot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what they would charge in the neighborhood business districts.
Well, that I know. But I'm curious, generally, what a citywide average would be for average.
Sorry, say it again?
I was just curious what the average would be for traditional retail space. And I think
$2 to $3 a foot, and in some cases for restaurant space, it's been even higher than that.
Right. But just so you understand, I'm talking about traditional retail space, not service business, not restaurant, not auto row. Yeah. And can you tell me if you know on Brand Boulevard, say mid-brand, what is the average retail there, if you know?
We were looking at somewhere in the neighborhood of $2.25 to $2.75 for rents when we were purchasing properties for the Americana, and we were looking at comparable sales. My guess is it hasn't changed that much from there. But again, depending on the location and the type of space that's being marketed, if it's something else, one of the categories you didn't talk about, restaurant, might be $3.25, $3.50.
Right. No. I was specifically asking about traditional retail.
What do we rent our spaces on Maryland for at the Exchange?
Maryland is they're less because they're smaller. They're somewhere in the $1.75, $1.80 range.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, you mentioned that when you say smaller, what are we talking about?
What I really am referring to is the depth of the unit, and so we've discounted it because it's difficult.
And there we don't have rear loading that's easy. It's all front door loading, that sort of thing. No.
Right, but the sizes will range anywhere from I think we've got somebody in 1,500 square feet up to 2 units together that might be 5,000 or 6,000, but they're not very deep. They're very shallow.
Got it. Thank you very much.
You know what? Mr. Lansfame, I'd like to have, and I don't mean going to any expense at all, but I'd like to have a thumbnail idea of what rents are going for in the different districts.
Sure.
Meaning we could take brand, we could take mid-brand, little slice of Colorado, a slice of Glendale Avenue, Montrose, Foothill, Boulevard, just to get a general idea. Commercial agents, you talk to 3 or 4 of them, and off the top of their head, they should be able to let us know. I don't mean going through any expense at all. Even San Fernando Road, let's say north of Highland or whatever, just to get a general feel.
Specifically retail or?
Well, retail and restaurant use,
okay.
Just to get a general feel for what our neighborhoods go for.
Mr. Draymond.
I was just going to say that I've been asking that very question of a number of commercial realtors in the city to try to get a handle on that myself. So I would be interested in hearing that also.
It would be interesting to know what they're asking as opposed to what they're getting.
Yes, exactly. What I keep hearing is a number that's around $2.25 a square foot.
Information will be
That's
helpful.
what I keep hearing.
Yeah, what some established businesses are paying and what some vacancies are asking and what some rents for new places are going for.
Any other question? Thank you, Mr. Lansfame. There is no new business. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn?
Second?
Second.
We're adjourned. Thank you.